So I just got home from the Jeff Satur concert. I should not be making too much noise. It is 11:37 at night right now. But first, I just wanted to make this little story time vlog just to tell you guys what my experience was. So after I did some commuting by taking the train and did a bit of walking as well, I ended up at the venue, which was at the New Frontier Theater. Here's the thing though, I arrived at the venue at around 6 p.m. and according to the ticket, the concert was supposed to start at 8 p.m. So I had to quickly grab some dinner first, you know, just to pass the time while I waited for the concert to start. Here's the thing though, I went inside the New Frontier Theater like around 7 or almost 7:30 because I wanted to, first of all, get to my seat and I also wanted to see what the merch booth was like. But then literally a few minutes after I got to my seat, the concert actually started much earlier than I thought. So I was actually seated at the right lodge area, which I'll insert clips here for reference, but it's like high enough that I can see the entire stage, but I'm also like close enough that, you know, I'm not too far at the back. I'm like at the front of the second level if y'all are getting my visuals. But anyway, yes, right again, when I sat down on my seat, few minutes later, the concert started. I think this just goes with feeling with any concert I've gone to so far, that when you see the artist go on the stage already, you just hear all the fans around you screaming so much, and I of course wanted to join them because Jeff Satur! Whew, and goddamn, when he started singing his opening song, which was Steal the Show. What an opening, that's what I'll say. Pretty much his concert was straightforward. Like he started singing his songs that came from his Space Shuttle number 8 album. Like he sang songs such as Black Tie, I'm in my black tie. Are you satisfied? Hide, ooh, and a personal favorite of mine, Highway. Ooh, another song I want to talk about is when he sang Loop. Obviously, his vocals are on point pretty much with all of his songs, but with Loop in particular, there was the moment that when he sings the chorus and then he like takes off his jacket and he like vibes to the song. It's one thing to see clips of it on social media, but seeing it live, I'm like, guwapo niya. Last two songs of his I actually want to talk about in this video are, one, he sang Why Don't You Stay? 'Cause I wanna stay. Which, it brings me back to just Kin Porsche days, because this is actually my second time watching Jeff Satur perform live, and the first time which was at the Kin Porsche World Tour at the MOA Arena. Hearing him sing that song again is just, brings me back to those days. And speaking of bringing me back to those days, the last song that I actually want to talk about, which he actually sang during his encore, it's when he sang Moments. And I'm pretty sure it was a song that was used in his series Ingredients. You know how people consider it a flex that whenever you've been a fan of an artist before they became famous? Well, I think Jeff Satur is my flex, the fact that I've been a fan of him since Moments, since Ingredients, the series. Goddamn, I just about lost it when he said he was gonna sing that song. Man, I swear, Jeff Satur is such an amazing vocalist and performer. He has such a stage presence that really brings you in. And then whenever he has like in between songs that he would talk to the audience, he's just so charming. Like, God. I just really gotta give props to just this entire concert in general. Like, one of the first things I remember being so surprised by was just how many costume changes he had. Overall, he had like 4 costume changes in this concert, which, woo, loved it. I just had to bring this guy back because I said in my Get Ready With Me video that I didn't mean for this strand of hair to go down, but after seeing that Jeff Satur literally had this as well in his hairstyle, I was like, you know what? This was actually intentional. I take back everything I said. Oh, and on another note too, I wanted to also have the necktie purely because of my own style choice, not knowing the fact that he also had his own like necktie part of his outfit. So unintentional matches. Alright, just to end this video, yeah, I just really want to talk about just Jeff as a vocalist because he is just so amazing to hear live. Like, it's one thing to hear, you know, the studio recordings of all of his songs, and we know that he has range as a vocalist. But just hearing all of those vocals in person, it's a whole other experience. And I loved it.